Hi everyone, I'm Sandrine from Dallas, Texas, and welcome to my kitchen again. Today I'm going to be making for y'all my Holy Smokes cheesesteak patties, and I want to contaminate any other thing that I have. Alright, so what I'm going to start doing right now is start with a dry, well not a dry rub, kind of like a wet paste that I'm going to use to marinate my steaks for a couple minutes. Okay, so we're going to start by adding a teaspoon of sugar. That's going to actually help caramelize the steaks when they're cooking. That's really going to give it a good kick. I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt. Okay. I'm also going to add a teaspoon of black pepper. There we go. And what I did with my garlic, because I like it fresh, I went ahead and roasted it in the oven like a whole clove. And I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of garlic. Don't we love garlic, girls? Okay, I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of garlic and see how that smushes right out of it because they're nice and roasted. 2 teaspoons. Let me get another one. All right, and also a teaspoon of thyme. We need some kind of herb to bring out the steaks, the flavor of the steaks. And thyme, I just love the flavor of thyme. Is very fresh and at the same time very flavorful. Okay, and to that, to bind everything together, you can use fresh lemons, but I like using this lemons because they're nice and concentrated, so they're already juiced out for you, so you don't have to go through the hassle of cutting the lemon, but you can use a fresh lemon if you like. So we're gonna go ahead and add about, let's see, a quarter of a cup of lemon juice. Y'all, this marinade is gonna be so good. It looks so simple, but it tastes so delicious. And the final thing we're going to add to this wet marinade is a quarter of a cup of vegetable oil. Now we're just going to mix that in real nicely. See, like that. And what I have is my 4 cube steaks that I sliced up real thinly. And I'm going to go ahead and add my marinade into a Ziploc bag. And we're going to swish it all around. Y'all, this marinade is going to make the whole dish, okay? And we're going to do just so. That way we don't mess up our fingers. Everything is still nice and clean. All right, ladies. I'm going to set this in the fridge for about a couple minutes. Let it do its thing. And I'm going to go ahead and introduce y'all to the rest of my other ingredients. So come on. Now for the cheese, or my Holy Smokes cheesesteak patties. My vegetables, I'm going to be using half a red bell pepper. I'm going to also be using a whole green bell pepper that I sliced real thin. Okay. And I'm going to be using a stick of butter, or half a stick of butter, that's going to be used to saute our vegetables. I'm also going to use a small whole red onion I've already sliced, and you can do it in rings. I like it sliced really thin because it makes it really nice and pretty. And of course you can't forget Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm going to be using 4 ounces Philadelphia cream cheese. Now onto our dough. I already have my 8 biscuits that I'm actually going to roll out in some flour. Okay, and that's my flour. I'm going to roll it out in some flour. It's already 8 sliced up real nicely for you. And I also have 8 slices of provolone cheese. This is really going to bind it all together and make it nice and cheesy. Now my idea for this dish, okay, this is kind of like a cross between a Philly cheesesteak sandwich, one of my favorites, which has nothing to do with Philadelphia cream cheese, but it's kind of like a cross between a Philly cheesesteak sandwich and a Jamaican beef patty. I love Jamaican beef patties, or just beef patties in general. So that's why I got this idea to, instead of using beef or ground beef, I'm going to use a steak, take it up a notch with my Philadelphia cream cheese, mix it all that in, use my provolone cheese, and use my easy dough help for my Pillsbury 8 biscuits. And I believe my steak should be ready. You know, the lemon juice actually cuts that in real nicely. Okay, so what we're going to do is take our steaks, okay, already in the juices. You can come on. My cameraman is helping me out today, so at least I got some help. You can come in closer so you can zoom in and see. Have one bite. Alright, so I'm going to start with a stick of butter, or half a stick of butter, okay? That's going to be melting down real nicely. Alright, Now, once that's nice and hot, we're gonna go ahead and add our steaks. So I'll see you in just about less than 30 minutes.